welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some, at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents. Clayson! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
That's one way to annoy his teammates. Rice. And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. And it's got through. Gabriel Jesus. Arsenal saving a corner, and the referee concurs. Shapes for an overhead. Oh, that's fabulous!
And this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition now, when a player of his calibre can open up the scoring so fantastically. It could be a very long match for that defence to prevent a recurrence.
Oh, that is a gem. The audacity to try it, and he made it count. Arsenal take the early advantage. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's hoisted clear. Shapes to shoot! Away from immediate danger. Finds himself eased off the ball. Saka. Gabriel Jesus. Plays it out to the wing. Clayson. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide area...
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's been levered clear. Well, the first 15 minutes or so, always a time for teams to be on high alert, even more so if you are shown to be vulnerable at this point. Big chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Chip through. Clears it out of harm's way. What's a throw? Clayson. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Rice positions himself well and cuts it out. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Saka does have an assist to his name. He's off on a maraud, has a hit! Knocks it away. He's caught in there, it's a free kick. It's a promising ball. Saka unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. good distance on it. Cuts it out. Well played, he saw that coming. Decisive action by the goalkeeper, he knew he had to get that done. Gets it back.
Gabriel Jesus.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do.
Merino. Gabriel Jesus.
How about a shot? It is good for it! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that could do a lot of damage. It was triggered by the closing down.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Gabriel Jesus battles to win it back. Delaney. Receives it from behind. Plays it out to the flank. Let down by a lack of accuracy.
Saka. Gabriel Jesus.
He's had a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Arsenal grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
That intervention was very necessary. No way through there.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Just brushed off the ball there. Saka plays it forward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Gabriel Jesus.
Saka. Merino. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Arsenal sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. The action has already resumed here. Danger averted for now. defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Gets up to head it! Decent enough try.
Cornelius did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Merino. Saka is demonstrably the team's best dribbler. Time and again they are repelled. Looking to get within range. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Now the breakaway. Clayson. Merino. And it's played forward. Saka. Gabriel Jesus. Hits one! They are rampant! And surely that settles it.
Arsenal produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Arsenal take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Delaney.
What a good way to assert your authority for this second period. They were prepared to commit numbers forward into attacking positions, and the risk has been deservedly rewarded.
Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Merino. Saka, looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, and the fact that he's...
Up to meet it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Delaney. It's a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Keeper sends it forward.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Delaney could move up a gear here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Defence has got rid of that. Looking for a decent ball in. Towering header! And in it goes! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no sledge.
So is this the start of a comeback? Merino. Forward it goes. Here it comes. Very well to intervene. Merino. Gabriel Jesus. He's got options out wide. And he heaves it forward. Merino. Out to the left it goes. The defence can get it clear. Rice. Merino. Saka. 75 minutes played. Goalkeeper's ball. Hoists it forward, lobs it in gently. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Gabriel Jesus looking to run onto it. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
So not long left in this now. Copenhagen look as though they are set to go out. Copenhagen can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Merino. Across the field it goes. Into the last 5 minutes. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Cleared away. Here comes another cross. Copenhagen could have here their final chance. And through to the goalkeeper. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. To get it forward quickly. Merino. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal have won it. As much industry as inspiration. For the formula, it has worked for them. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The Estadio do Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways, by comparison with its Lisbon rivals. We've been told this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people who are willing to organise things very quickly.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus, he's always going to be a massive threat, Peter, and that's primarily because his movement off the ball is so effective. Even if he doesn't end up touching the ball, he usually plays a part in his team's attacking plays because...
That's a foul, free kick's been given. Arsenal are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. And help's available out wide. Gets up to head it! Good delivery, no joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
That's a throw-in. Crosses it in low. Away from immediate danger. Out to the flank. Done very well to intervene. Gets the better of his man. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? In with the challenge. And he's there to hoof it away. Rice. Back into the middle. So who's he picking out? Ball's loose, who's getting there? Needs to get it forward quickly. Good ball. He's got away. In he flies! He scored! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
He gets past his man, fires it in low.
Arsenal have been pretty good down that left side, you know. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit.
Oh, real danger here. He's left his man. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now the counter. Gabriel Jesus. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Forward it goes. This could spell danger. Arsenal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Gabriel Jesus. Defending of the desperate variety. And he just whacks it away. Trippier does well to read it and intercepts. Going for goal!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Battles to win it back. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
The counter is on. He's got away. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Arsenal are down to 10 men.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand them.
He's gone direct. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Up to meet it. He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Great leap! Chance to... has a hit! Decent enough try. The best of headers. And it's played forward. He could be in here. Oh, shooting chance! Back of the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
The defence can get it clear. Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. The ball's come loose and has a goal! Just fizzes past the post.
Jacob Murphy probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Well played, he saw that coming. Arsenal being made to look sloppy in possession here. It's out for a goal kick. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
On the right now, what's on? Referee's given a throw. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Forward it goes. There's the end of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends, and the team's level. Good attack on the first 45 minutes.
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot... Chance! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Barnes. Jacob Murphy. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. And the finish! A terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Looking for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. That was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's played forward.
Everything they would have spoken about in that dressing room during the break has a greater chance of happening thanks to the early goal. It's the perfect platform now to go on and try to win it. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
A real... It's Gabriel Jesus! No mistake! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Tries to stroke it through. And the shot! And that's off target.
The defence did very well to be able to close him down in numbers like that. They basically suffocated his hopes.
Rice. And now the breakaway. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
A heavy challenge. Breaks on here. Hoists it forward. He's through the middle. Barnes! He's managed to get it away. Just brushed off the ball there. Forward. Real chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
It's broken loose. goalkeeper barely had to move.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Goes for goal! And it's played forward. Barnes. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Going through. It's anyone's ball. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Rice does well there, alert. Saka. Forward it goes. And he's there to clear it. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Danger averted for now. Room for a shot. And that has been cleared. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Looking to break out here. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It out of harm's way. And it's been taken straight back. And it's Trippier. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's away. Has a hit! And surely that settles it.
Arsenal are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Saka. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. And that's that. Arsenal winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. Arsenal may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire.
Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity, no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet. The Emirates Stadium in all its glorious modernity, this symbol of new Arsenal, the Arsenal of the 21st century. Everybody knows what this means. Those looks say it all, Jim.
Yes, here's hoping for a fully committed contest, Peter, with both sides exercising control, discipline. If the right spirit is in play, we can hopefully steer clear of reckless challenges and enjoy a wholehearted effort of not showing any weakness against your biggest rival in a hugely important game. It doesn't come much better than this, does it?
So we're up and running. So here we are, hoping for another Derby Day spectacle. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Forward it goes. Plays it out to the wing. Tries to get it forward quickly. Defenders on the back foot. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's nice. Plays it into the box. Defending of the desperate variety. Breaks on here. Pedro Neto. That is terrific skill. Tries the cross, up to meet it! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Arsenal want to steer clear of any disciplinary issues this time round. They don't want suspensions to start totting up. Pedro Neto. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Gabriel Jesus. A chance! Fires it in low. And he's going to be pulled back for that one. Gets it upfield. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. The ref's been lenient here, and he'll get too many more chances. Pedro Neto. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. It's into a dangerous position. He's in space and looking for options. Gets the better of his man. And the shot! It's anyone's ball. Has a hit! Hoists it forward. Striding forward, facing goal. Danger averted for now. And help's available out wide. Keeps everyone guessing. Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Arsenal still to register a shot on target. Rice is there to heave it away. Well read, he sorted that out. He's in, going for goal! Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Going for goal! He's had a go! It's there! There is the breakthrough! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
And that is going to ensure his place amongst the leading goal scorers in this competition. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here.
Well, these are the sort of opportunities, Peter, that really need to be taken when you're trailing. There's pressure on this one.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought the starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Well weighted. Big chance!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
And it's got through. A heavy challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Let's be lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Played forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Cut out in the nick of time. Saka has been on just about every back page leading up to this transfer window. I wonder if there's anything in the rumours, Jim.
I just think he's hit form at the perfect time, which can secure the best move possible for him and generate a bigger asking price for the club. And if a bidding contest is created, everyone's a winner here.
Hoists it forward. shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Out to the left it goes. He's got away. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Keeper's got good distance on that. Pedro Neto has a pop! He's scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to two, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Gabriel has a pop! It's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Oh, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. And now they can launch a counter. That's the whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
So we're already into the second period.
Arsenal don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
It's out of play for a goal kick. Pedro Neto battles to win it back. Pedro Neto, and the weighted pass. Forward it goes. That's surely a foul, free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Saka. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Played out to the right. Deftly done.
Pedro Neto.
Intercepts the throw, it's well read. Now the counter. Keeper's ball. Pedro Neto. Well played, he saw that coming. Arsenal needing a change of fortune here. It's come loose. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. That's got played to a promising move. Gabriel Jesus. Looking for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Saka tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Pedro Neto. Plays a clever pass. Out of play for a goal kick. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Arsenal with a chance to... He's gone for it! He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Goes for goal! Goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Goes for goal! In it goes! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
Arsenal are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So we have a double substitution going on here. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Well, that's where he wants it.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Gets into some space. Oh, nice touch. Crunching tackle. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. Looking to dink it in. Chance to shoot! So close to drawing level.
Oh, he can't hide away from how important that was.
Hoists it forward. And the finish! He scores! Arsenal are level.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Now shapes to shoot! Get that clear. Gets it back. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Chelsea merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Gets it back.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Forward it goes. Gabriel Jesus. Merino. Chance! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Cuts it out. Now a chance to break. Oh, good interception. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Arsenal need to hold on for a few more moments. This could be their final throw of the dice. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Final seconds, this has to be it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Arsenal winners after an absolutely outstanding game.
Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. The end of the game. Reflections?
Arsenal made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of